Hi guys, this is Ashwin. In this video, we are going to solve the problem, the grid search. Given a 2D array of digits or grid, try to find the occurrence of the given 2D pattern of digits. For example, consider the following grid. This is the grid. It's a 2D matrix. Assume we need to look for the following 2D pattern array. This is the pattern we need to find. Okay, the pattern is highlighted in the grid. The 2D pattern begins at the second row and the third column of the grid. The pattern is said to be present in the grid. Okay. Here the input format. For the grid G, the rows and columns represented by capital R and C. For the pattern grid P, the rows and columns represented by R and C. We need to remember that to solve the problem. These are the constraints here. For the rows and columns can go up to 1000. So it's a small length only, we don't need to worry about time complexity here. Display yes or no depending on whether P is present in G. Okay, if the pattern is present in the grid, we print yes or we print no. These are the examples. This is the grid and this is the pattern we need to find. So the sample output is yes and no. That's it for the example. So the logic is quite simple. First, we need to iterate each element in the matrix. If the element is same as the first element as the pattern, we need to call a certain function to check whether the pattern is present in the grid. So we will use list slicing operation to slice the list and check it completely whether the pattern is same or not. If the pattern is present in the list, we will print yes or no. Okay, let's solve the problem. Initialize two loops to iterate the grid. For I in range of R and for j in range of C. Now we need to check for the element if g of I and j equals pattern of 0 of 0. If both the elements are same, we need to call the function called check. That is, if check of I comma j, we are just passing the index. If it's true means we will return yes. So if the pattern is present in the grid, we will return yes, or else we will return no. Now we need to complete this check function. Initialize the function check x comma y. We use a for loop to traverse these pattern rows. That is, for I in range of R. Remember, we are just traversing the pattern. That's why we are using small r. Check for the condition if P of I equals g of x plus I, this represents the row, and for the column y colon y plus c. Here P of I represents the entire row and g of xi represents the corresponding row, and we are using list slicing to extract the elements from the grid. If both the patterns are same means the loop continues for the next row and it goes for the entire pattern. So we will change the condition to not equal to. So if both are not equals means we will return false. If the pattern is present in the grid means we will return true. So if the whole condition checks for the pattern and returns true if the pattern is present in the grid. So that's it for the whole problem. Let's run the code. It passed the sample test case. Let's submit it. That's it guys, we solved the problem. If this video is helpful to you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video.